All right, hello class. I want to apologize that you're going to hear my kids' video in the background, but I want to go over how to make the data table and graph in Google Sheets. So right here, I have a sample graph. This person did number of paper clips, and they did flight distance in feet. You can see I have my trials here, I have my label here, and I label here. Now you can do an average by adding up all three and dividing by 3. You can also use the average formula in Google Sheets. The way you do average is you do equal, and then type in the word average, A-V-E-R-A-G-E, left parentheses, highlight your 3 trials, right parenthesis. Boom, and there's my average. Now your average may show up as a whole bunch of decimal points. If that's the case, you can hit these 2 buttons up here to make everything nice and neat into 1 decimal point. And in fact, I'm going to highlight all of my trials here and hit the left right button until I get to 1 decimal point, because that's generally the rule of thumb. Now what's really great about Google Sheets is for each additional trial, I can hit Control C, then I can just highlight this other space I wanted, hit Control V, and there are my averages. To find the standard deviation, I hit equals STDEV, left parenthesis, highlight only my 3 trials, not my average, right parenthesis, enter. Then I'm going to copy, Control C, highlight these columns, Control V, there is my standard deviations for each trial. Looks like we have a big variation right here. And then to define the average uncertainty, you can do that on a calculator, or I can hit equals, click on that, and then divide by the square root of 3, which I'm going to figure out on my phone. The square root of 3 is 1.73. 1.73, enter, Control C, Control V. Now my highest one is 3.7. So up here in this parentheses, I'm going to type +/- 3.7. Enter. There's my data table. In fact, you can copy and paste this entire data table over to your thing. If you do that, first thing you need to do is you need to make sure you put grid lines on it. There are my grid lines.